It's the only guitar.
Yo, we are back.
Yeah.
It's Reach Around Radio. It's Monday. It's your boy Speedy in the house. All the ladies in the house say hey.
Hey.
Cool. All right. Nah.
We have a new segment on the show called Ask Your Daddy. We all here think that Speedy's a great dad.
I try.
So if you so each week Speedy's going to be giving out some fatherly advice. So if you're a parent out there and you need some advice on how to handle your kids, or if you're a kid need advice on how to handle your parents,
Oh, you're pregnant. And you're going to be.
hit up Speedy. You can actually hit us up on the Reach Around fan page on Facebook with your question, or on Team RAR with your question. So we have a question this week, and Tiffany's going to do the honors of reading the question. Go ahead, Tiff.
Okay. Michael from New Jersey asked, when is it okay to retire the belt and use your hands?
Ooh, that's a good one, Mike. Wow.
Shit.
Jersey.
Mike from New Jersey. I don't have to use the belt. Sometimes as a parent, as long as you got that good threat, you really don't have to whoop your kids. You don't want to hit them with a belt because you will go to jail. Take a pillow and bust them upside the head. Don't leave no marks. Like my daddy hit me with a pillow. Go on out of here.
That's actually good advice, Speedy.
Yeah.
No, don't, because we're at that age now where I took my son Brooklyn to the doctor, and his knees are all ashy, and the doctor got mad. She's like, "Well, how come you don't put any lotion on his knees?" I said, "He's
Oh
a
my
boy."
God, it must have been a black doctor.
No, she was white.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "He a boy. What do you need?" She's like, "Well, that's how come his knees are all scuffed up." I went, "He a boy. He's supposed to be scuffed up."
Yeah.
So she was like, so they do that. And then my other son, stepson, she felt he was being depressed, and she called him back into the room. So don't hit him. You can't hit kids no more. As much as my mom used to beat the shit out of me, I wish I could have took her ass in jail.
Have you ever spanked your kids?
No.
Wow.
I've
So
gotten,
just a stern talking to.
you gotta have that. Okay. You gotta have that stern. You gotta go.
Wait a minute.
Donald
Donald is looking crazy over here. He begs to differ.
We got an upset manatee.
Did he have you caught up in the
Come on over here, Donald.
He said an upset manatee. No,
Donald?
back then it was different.
Oh, he's lying.
Did he say no?
Yeah, I said no.
Did he ever
You
hit
whooped
you?
me and Nick. And
Wow. The truth comes out.
comes
We
out
all
at
got
night.
whooped before.
The truth comes out at night.
That's when the truth comes out.
at night.
Truth come out.
I beat your ass at night.
Hands smacking me everywhere.
Wow, Speedy, you lied.
Speedy.
Neighbors rolling up their windows because they just don't care.
Can't take the beating, can't take the
Oh,
nose.
so you're
My dad's in my
saying
room
in
with a
today's
baseball bat.
you're saying in today's time
You
you
can't
can't
do it.
whoop your
No,
kids,
yeah.
but you have at one point when
Back
it
in the
was
day.
legal.
Yeah.
It was
Whoop
legal.
your
See,
kids.
Brooklyn and High Yellow, I can't hit my little daughter, but Brooklyn, shit. And they go to school with them little whips on their leg. You going to jail,
Who's
motherfucker.
who's the most mischievous of all your kids? Like the one that's always up to something? To Brooklyn?
Oh, no, Maya.
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 She's the one you got to look out for.
Yeah. And then my
Hilarious.
daughter Cheyenne, who lives in North Carolina, her mother calls me every week because she did something. She went to was supposed to go to the movie theaters and didn't go.
She's at that age. She's
How
a
old is she?
teenager.
Oh, that's the
14.
one that went to the dance.
Yes, 14.
So she
You
lied
have
about
another
You have
question?
another one?
Okay. Susan from San Antonio
Susan.
wants to know,
San Antonio.
what advice do you have for single mothers when they start dating?
Ooh.
If you have daughters, you can't be bringing dudes home just because your daughter's gonna end up like you.
Wow.
Keeping it real. It ain't sexy
Damn.
when I show up. I'm just saying, it ain't sexy when I show up and I go straight to your mama room and I walk past you going, what's that? And all you hear is, it ain't
Earmuffs.
it ain't cute. And then I can't do it either. If they have daughters, little boys, you like, hey nigga, what's
I'm
up?
tapping your
You know-
mom.
You know what I'm doing in there. It's cool.
Well, it's not really cool.
You only gonna be in there a minute anyway.
You ain't my real uncle.
You
You faster than the toast. Oh, that's Tupac Chunk. Yeah, come on in. You wanna play Xbox?
I'll be in there in a minute. Yes, you will.
You bring your controller.
No, but if you have ladies, I'm just gonna put this out there. Ladies, if you have daughters, you can't have a gang of men around your daughter. Plus, you don't know who you bringing home, and
Yeah, that's
it's perms out there.
Good advice, Speedy.
Nice. There you go.
All right, that was asked.
Got one more.
Oh, we got one more question.
Shout out to
you're
rehearsal.
loaded.
God.
Hey, I didn't know.
You
So
should
many
know that.
people needed your advice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there.
You got three
Sheila
of them.
from St. Louis wants to know,
Sheila.
what's the father's
Louis.
role in the home?
Damn, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. Because I'm single. So I'm hilarious. Because I'm single. Hilarious.
In the home.
In the home. I'll do this. When you have sons, you have to be in the house. Even though I think girls, and I know Claudia wish her daddy was there all the time, which was funny as hell. I said, "Have you talked to your dad?" You talked to your dad. He went, "When he calls." Anyway, for boys, you gotta be there, guys, because men have to be taught by
For
men.
girls too. Both
Yeah,
kids
but-
need the balance.
Sometimes you don't get it, but that's why I'm there with
a
my
lot
kids.
of girls that have issues in relationships or don't have a man, a lot of times their father wasn't around. You know, my brother cussed my father out about that.
Because he wasn't around.
He was like,
But do you
he's
guys-
like, you need to be a better father for your daughters because you have another little sister. What?
Closer on the right.
Oh, I have another little sister that, like, you know, my dad wasn't really around for her. So we were hoping that with her, he would be more active so she would at least have a fighting chance.
Well, I'm there for my kids, but
Yeah,
you know,
you are.
it's been so hopefully I helped you guys out.
Because you teach them how to play baseball, right?
Yeah, and I think for me, that was the hardest thing is giving up what I was doing on Saturday,
Right.
doing me, me doing me. And Brooklyn, when he hears Saturday, he got his bat, he got his ball, and he's standing by the door like, "Yo, we going to the park, right?" And then it's continuous, and then my daughter's like, "I want to go, We're going to the park, Going to the park.
We got one more, Speedy.
Oh shit.
So Jason from Connecticut wants to know, what's a good age to talk to your kids about sex?
When he start pointing. No, what's that? 13. Or when they
10.
ask. Well,
10 years old. My mother bought me sex
You a
books when I
girl.
was 10 years old.
You're a girl.
What's the
We
no?
had your friend in town.
Nowadays-
Stranger danger.
Nowadays, you need to let your kids know earlier than 10 years old.
Yeah, 'cause
because
the
people
internet-
are touching kids.
Yeah, because it's changed too. Because I heard first base is a blowjob these days. So
Yeah, yeah. They're way more advanced, though. They are.
Well,
I'll confirm that for my son. My son was. He let me know he was getting it
At what
at
age?
10,
in high school. In junior high, he got it.
did you know?
He not until recently. I had an idea, but not until
He was
Little
smelling himself.
No, when the kids are,
on his fingers and shit.
you want to talk to boys whenever they take them long ass showers, and it just be going. You're like, hey, where the lotion? Who did took out? You know.
an orgy
Locking
is second
doors.
base. Second base is an orgy.
Wow.
And the unforgettable story about how you caught Donald's.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that, Don? See, he was like, Don was like 14. I actually do it in my stand up. So I had this young lady, and we coming back to the house, and back then you can watch Playboy free.
Right.
So I'm coming to the door, and I'm here, do it, Daddy. I'm like, what the fuck? So I got the girl open the door, Don on the couch, little dick hanging out. Apparently he had busted nut and passed the fuck out.
Looking at that manatee porn.
And the girl came in, she's like, oh my God. I went, Donald. He's like, yeah, what's that? I said, hey, my man, go.
I blew both my blowholes.
He's like, go to the room, pimp. So
I'm tired.
right by the couch is some lotion. I'm like, who the fuck told you about the lotion? So, now he's
I
like,
learned it from watching you.
we come to the dinner table. His little hands is shiny all motherfucking time. He be trying to touch shit. Nah, don't touch them hot dogs.
It's okay. I ate yesterday, guys. We're going to my room.
I never even one time. You know how you watch you watch the videotapes. Back in the day, videotapes.
Right.
Yeah,
So you know at the
VHS.
end of a videotape, it pops out.
Right.
So I'm watching my little porn, but I gotta go do a show. So I pause my shit, go do the show. I leave my sons at home because I'm a single dad. So I come back home, they sleep, and the shit is popped out. I'm like, so I go in the room. I'm like, hey, y'all stay out my motherfucking room. I mean, what I'm gonna say? Stop watching.
Yeah.
The dick, so I'm like, stay out the motherfucking room.
To the dick, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I caught that. Speedy.
Audience.
One more
And
step out of that closet.
Speedy watching Dicks and Donuts.
No,
donut hole.
never that.
I actually like that segment. Speedy. That was cute.
That was good.
I think you found your niche.
That was good.
I do. I like that.
That's great.
I think the hardest thing, though, I must say,
And thank you for Tiffany for reading the questions.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
Tiff.
Good job.
I think the hardest thing is watching single moms cuddle boys, and I met this one girl, and she was like, well, her son kept calling her. She was out here visiting me. Anyway, and her son kept calling her, and I'm like, how old is this dude? She's like 7. He misses me because he normally sleeps in the bed with him. I'm like, God damn. You cannot have boys in the bed with you.
We had a friend
at
of the
7.
family she was a friend of our family, not in our family, and she was very inappropriate with her son. And like he was like 17 years old. She was still trying to take showers with him.
Ooh.
Wow.
So weird.
That's a no.
I know.
Ooh, they fucking.
I know.
Shut
It
up.
was a mess. Like,
Oh
why would
my
you
God,
Keep it in the
that's
family.
disgusting.
Trust me, at 17,
She just never would stop.
Your
Like,
dick gonna get
Well,
hard.
I find
Nothing
it
like a little nepotism.
disgusting when you're breastfeeding past 1 year old.
I've seen that before. I seen
That's
little
too
baby
much.
was 2 walking. Walked up, grabbed the mama titty, pulled it on out. I was like,
if you can walk up to
I
like
kept looking.
a baby calf, you know what I mean? Like you should not. It's too late.
No,
Mama
you got-
say they go up to like 5 years old, breastfeed.
you're supposed to. You can. White people do it. RT.
And they put them in
Black
strollers.
women
I want the left breast before I go to school.
White people do it. They go all the way to like 5
That's,
years old because
crazy.
supposedly they Portis, you can pretty much handle the whole tribe a
She
little.
has to be pregnant to produce milk.
No, she don't.
There's no milk in there.
I'm gonna suck it till something come out.
Shut up.
Memories.
You see,
You ain't sucking
Yeah.
nothing.
Portis, you would
But
love
your
me.
fin.
You would love me. You really would.
No,
you,
I would
you would
not.
be like, you know
No,
what,
I
Speedy is
wouldn't,
cool.
Speedy.
Walk us-
It's repulsive even thinking about it.
Walk us through walk it.
No,
through it,
why?
Swim you through it.
Yeah, what would you do?
Let me do it.
You swim up to her front door. You below water like your hole. What do you think about that?
Give me a mating song.
What would you do? Can we get that second song? That Speedy. Just a date with POTUS. Like, how would that be? Like, I want to hear. Like,
David Portis?
Yeah.
Be cool as hell.
talk sex.
Take it to the barrier reef.
Full moon.
The coral reef.
Baby turtles on the shore. Freshly hatched.
Smoke some seaweed.
Go to SeaWorld.
Yes. Polish up your
Seaweed is the bomb. Get that chronic seaweed.
polish up your seashells and head on over there. Flip that tail. What would you do, sweetie?
Just, I'd be really nice with her. I'd come by and scoop her up and make sure she had the little cleavage
In your
thing showing.
3-tone BMW.
Wow.
With the mismatch.
It's actually 2-tone.
Actually, it's 2-tone.
2-tone, 3 rims.
Paid for though. Let's move on.
Well, it's from the 30s.
I hope you like crustaceans because we're having mussels tonight.
Let me get this turkey incense going.
There's,
Set the mood.
there's plenty of fish in the sea, but I want you, baby. So what would you do, Speedy? What'd you say?
Can I get a star kiss
Oh, good.
for some of your tuna?
Anyway,
What
no,
was
we
that?
would have a good time.
What would you do?
Yeah, you too.
What? No.
Ain't that a bitch? Y'all act like it's something wrong with me. It's nothing wrong with me.
Too fluffy for me.
How would you know?
Let me tickle you with my sea anemone.
With your what?
Sea anemone. Don't try to say it, Speedy. Don't try to say
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Fuck that one right up. See anemone.
Yeah, you got it.
What is
Holy
that?
shit. It's like a little creature that has little tentacles on it
Wow.
and it comes out.
How do you know this?
He's white.
Oh,
5th grade.
Jacques Cousteau's my uncle.
Yeah, 5th grade biology.
See anemone.
So that's what you. That's it.
Just
That's
see
all
on
He
you-
said we'll have a good time, but he did not explain what that good time
actually a
would
great
consist
date.
of.
You don't take girls
Movies.
out. You just show up to the house. Huh?
No, I
Bring them.
actually take women out. We go to the movies. We go get something to eat.
Yeah, buffet style.
Light some candles when they come back to the house.
Yeah, and then what?
You said buffet?
I tell them the TV in the living room don't work. The
Oh
only
my
one
God,
in the room.
Portis, your eyes
Oh
look so,
my God.
Your eyes look so... Wait, the macaroni and cheese just came out.
Did you hear this game he runs? The TV in the living room's broke. The only one works in my bedroom.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
that's
you
good.
go in there, then you turn the heat up a little bit.
Let me turn this oven on.
Yeah. Then they get a little hot.
Let me turn this up and
And she'll
on.
say, she's always gonna say, "God, it's hot in here." I was like, "Yeah, it really is." Can I take my shirt off? Yeah, go right ahead. So. And the cool thing is when they go, "Do you have a shirt I can wear?"
You like that?
Because I got all the fluffy shirts.
You want to
You do.
Yeah, I do.
you want a pot
And y'all
pie,
wear the
baby?
same size, so it
You want
works
a pop?
out.
What's that again?
You want a pot pie?
It's 4 in the morning. You want
Yeah, I got a Cornish hen in the oven.
Go get that 9 toddler t-shirt. Put this on.
Put this
Put
thing got
the
the hose in
6X
the.
on.
He's got the shirt with the hose in the right place. Come on,
Hilarious.
Tita, stay focused, man. I'm a beast in the room.
Oh
in
my
the room.
God.
What's your best sex move? Like, what is your?
Claudia, why do you
Because
ask?
she wants to know. She needs it. She need it.
No,
You need it.
No,
You need this.
I'm good actually.
Put it
today.
in your mouth.
I'm good.
See right here, and you put.
She had some
you put
foreplay on Words with
I
Friends.
did.
You put this Jodeci in. You
I
never miss with Jodeci. Or a Will Downing.
Okay.
Put some Will Downing. You never miss with Will Downing. And actually, my stomach muscles are really good.
What's the?
I got her creaming, creaming, creaming.
Cream poetess.
No way in hell.
At no time, you never thought, yo, Speedy kind of cute.
I don't think you're ugly.
Ain't that a bitch?
There's a butt coming.
Yeah. But
No,
I wouldn't fuck you personally.
wow, you're not gonna get it. You ever had a guy that you just looked at him like, motherfucking never, but they keep calling
I'm
you?
doing it right now.
Ain't that a bitch?
This is the time. And there's a setup, and it's a home run.
Fucking hilarious.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah, with people that have been
Not
calling you.
my bed with people that call me.
Yeah. You have a guy that's like, he just don't get it. You're
Yeah.
like, motherfucker.
Yeah. There's one guy that's been calling me for years, and I never picked up the phone. One time, it's the first time he calls, and I was like, "Oh, that's who it is." Okay, and I just never picked up after that.
Wow.
you guys have like names of people on your phone.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Don't.
I got one.
Don't
that said,
pick it
hell
up.
No.
Don't answer.
I got a hell no.
you got a hell no.
Hell no. Because she would trick me sometime, and she live in Oakland, and she would always show up to my shows. Hey, Speedy, I'm like, God damn, why the fuck?
She's annoying.
Very. And then she'll hang out until it's like, and she'll go, so what are you about to do? Bitch, I was trying to leave, and you snuck around here and met me.
Was that the same one that came to the New Year's show and came to the door when you was on stage?
Yes.
Hilarious.
I'm on stage and she went, hey, Speedy. I'm like,
Oh God.
I couldn't
Didn't
see
even
her.
come in, just was at the door. That was
Every
funny.
time I'm in Oakland, she show up. They
That was
don't never
funny.
fail. And she'll text me, go, I'm outside the place. Where you at?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Why'd you give me your number?
At the time I hit it, it was
Oh.
fine.
And then you think of it?
It was fire.
Yeah.
Then the decade turned.
Like I said, I'm a Virgo, so I'm very picky. I can hit you once, but if your rotation ain't up, it ain't your turn. It ain't your turn.
Wow.
Turn, Speedy.
Oh yes, I have days. There's certain people got
What
certain
is
days.
this world
This
coming
ain't
to
your
when
day.
you have people waiting on turn?
Rotisserie
I
love.
got bitches.
Rotisserie love keeps on spinning round.
Like
It's
an OJ
reaching-
song.
Teriyaki feeling.
It's Reach Around Radio. The phone lines are open, 323-247-7443.
Let me put some barbecue on
We're going to take a
rotisserie
quick
love.
break. Hit us up on the phone. Be back.
Honey mustard, baby.
Hey, some new, Brooke Valentine. What?
Big boy.
Look, John.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Sending this one out to all the ladies that got beef with another one. Just walk to that, tell her what you tell her.